The next topic is combination of lens. It's a very easy topic. So suppose if I had two lenses touching each other, kept like this. Let's say this is my principal axis. So carefully listen, if I had a point object, meaning very small object compared to the size of the lens, called as O here. So when the ray of light comes here, right, if this lens was not there, let's say it was going to converge somewhere here, right. So imagine that this was not there. That is the case, I will show it in a dotted line. So this I am going to call it as I dash. It's not the real image because of the two lens, right. As soon as this rays comes in here, right, it's going to bend more because two lens, which means both will bend. This is bending this much and this will be bending more of it, right, which means it's going to be forming the image here, I. So this I am going to call it as U. Again we consider this is like a very thin lens, meaning we approximate that this is not too big, so we just don't care where it is. It's somewhere from here or here. It's kind of very small distance. So from here to here, this is V, and from here to here we are going to call it as V dash. So what is I dash, by the way? Virtual image, right? It's not really there, but then if this lens was not there, the image would have formed there. Okay, so this is a virtual image, but then this virtual image can be considered as a virtual object for the other lens. Have you used this principle somewhere else? Did we use this virtual image and virtual object? Refraction it as surface, right? Spherical surface, curved surface, right? People remember that. So I think we used that. Did we use it there or the lens makers? Lens makers, right? Okay. So that means it's very easy. So think about lens 1 first and then lens of 2. So lens 1. So according to the formula, I know that 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. But since I am writing only for the first lens, I have to consider this is the point where it would have formed the image. So that means 1 by V dash minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F1, lens 1. Okay. So we'll do the same thing for second one, lens 2. So what is the object for lens 2? V dash, right? I dash, right? Which is at a distance of V dash. So we said this is the virtual object for this one. So don't get confused too much about this virtual object and virtual image. Okay, it's just a convenient thing which works very well in the case of optics. So if I assume that this is my virtual object, it will work out correctly. So I dash, this is V dash. So 1 by V. So this is my actual image and this is my object, which means 1 by V minus 1 by U. And in place of U I have V dash, 1 by F2. Any doubts here? I think everyone can understand this. Anybody having any difficulty here? The final image is at V, but the virtual object is at V dash. So 1 by V minus 1 by U, instead of U it is V dash. Okay. Any doubt? After this, simply do 1 plus 2. So what happens? This and this cancels, so I will get 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. But what is 1 by V minus 1 by U? It is for the entire combination, right? Because 1 by V minus 1 by U is going to be for this is V, this is U, which means it is for the entire combination. So this is a focal length for the entire combination. So 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2. So 1 by f can be called as for the entire combination. Okay, that's all. So that's the important derivation. As you can see, it's just 1 or 2 steps, very simple, nothing very difficult. But what is 1 by f? P power, right? Which means I can write it as P is equal to P1 plus P2. Okay, because P is power. Power of combination is going to be power of lens 1 plus power of lens 2. However, the magnification, what will happen to the magnification if I have 2 lenses, right? Instead of 1 magnifying lens, if I put 2 lenses, what do you think will happen to the magnification? It will increase, right? So it's something like a multiplication, right? Magnification is something like multiplication. So that means the total magnification will not be added, it will be multiplied, m1 into m2. Let's say one lens is making like 2 times. I have another lens which makes it 3 times. So if I put it together, it's going to be 6 times, right? So it's the multiplication. So you have to study this together so that you don't make a mistake.